Hey you guys, welcome back to my channel and welcome to a new project pan on my channel. I feel like there's kind of a lot going on as far as project panning and things like that on my channel, but I think that speaks volumes to just how much I really do love panning and how much I feel like it makes a difference in my purchasing decisions, just being a smarter consumer and making better purchase decisions surrounding beauty products in general. My other projects that I currently have going, I have my sample project pan, which is kind of just like me trying to use like true samples. I have some deluxe, or at least one deluxe size sample that I'm going to be using in my rolling project pan that we're starting today. But that is more just like samples that you get like 100 point perks from Sephora and things like that. And then I have my roulette pan collab, which I love. That's like one of my favorite videos to film on my channel. That one's been super fun. And then I also have my year-long 19 and 2019 project pan, which actually started off really well in January, which is kind of why I feel comfortable starting another project pan here on my channel. I was kind of going back and forth on whether or not I wanted to do a video about like products I'm unofficially trying to pan, and then I just decided that it would be fun to do like a rolling style pan. I'll probably do updates every month or 6 weeks where I tell you guys like about my progress, and then if I end up completing a product or hitting my goal on a product, I will roll that product out and roll a new one in. So I'm excited to be doing a rolling 10 pan. I know I've like toyed around with these on my channel before, but nothing's really stuck. But I feel like this one is definitely going to be really useful to me. I tossed in a hair care and like a fragrance into this, which I've never done panning with those type of products before, so that's why I also feel like this one can still kind of fit in to my life with the other projects that I still have going and still see success with this. So that was a really long-winded introduction, but if you guys are interested in seeing the 10 products that I've selected to begin my rolling style project 10 pan, then just keep watching. Okay, so like I said in the introduction, I actually decided to include a fragrance. This is more of a body mist. This is from Bath & Body Works. I purchased this last summer. This is in the scent Moonstone, and it says it has notes of bergamot, lunar musk, and muget. I am literally the worst speller and sound speller. Anyway, I still have probably 3/4 of this bottle left, and I don't know, I bought this because I wanted to wear some sort of fragrance every single day to work, but I wasn't wanting it to be something as heavy as my MAC Turquatic and things like that. But then I just don't even wear fragrance much to work, so this just kind of became like an extra step and I stopped using it. But I don't want this to go bad, even though it wasn't that expensive. I think it was like $13.50. I mean, I don't want to waste it either, and I'm looking to kind of use up products in my collection and not necessarily replace everything this year, because I'd like to live a little like less cluttered life. I like my life to be a little more minimalistic, not like actually minimal, but just less than it is now. So I'm gonna try this. So I'm gonna try and use this up. I think this will take me a good couple of months, but I will put it on my desk so that I remember to hopefully use it every day before work. Then I have a hair care item. This is the Argan Oil from Morocco. This is by the brand Hask. This is their repairing conditioner, and I don't have a ton left of this, but I just have so many conditioners open right now. I need to finish them off. I've fallen into the trap of just like using my favorite conditioner, which is the Living Proof Restore conditioner. I have like a huge liter bottle, and I just use that every single day that I wash and condition my hair, and all my other open conditioners have just like been left to the wayside. So I just want to finish this up. I think I should have no problem finishing this up within the next 4 to 6 weeks. It shouldn't be an issue, and I'm excited to just kind of get things out of my shower and free up the clutter in there too. Speaking of freeing up the clutter in my shower, I also am including this body wash. This is by Skin & Co. This is in Blue in Capri. It's a shower gel, which I got in a FabFitFun box, and I'm about 3/4 of the way done with this. I don't love the scent of this. It does an okay job of sudsing up, but it's definitely not my favorite body wash. But like I said, I want to get through some of my body washes before I bring back in my favorites. So looking to finish this off. I'm hoping I can finish this off within the next, or by the next update. But this is another product that I we'll be working on. I'm also including my Ofra Makeup Fixer Light Mist. Now this is one that I probably will replace once I finish this because this is one of my favorite, if not my favorite, makeup mists. I am about halfway done with this, so I think this will take a good chunk of time still to finish, but I wanted to include a product that is easy for me to use every day and one that I really do like love, so that if I'm getting discouraged by other products in this project, at least I have this one to fall back onto, which is so easy for me to use. So this is another product. Okay, the next 3 items are kind of what inspired this Rolling Project 10 pan. These are products that I've been unofficially trying to pan. The first is my NYX HD finishing powder in Banana, and as you can tell, I have huge pan already going on this. I probably should repress this, but I'm not much of a represser. I just kind of like have to go in extra heavy with my brush. This was in my 18 and 2018 project pan, and I wasn't able to finish it, so I'm just looking to finish this off hopefully in the next couple months. Another product that was in my 18 and 2018 that I wasn't able to finish off was my Hoola Quickie Contour Stick, and this is all I have left in this, and I really want to finish this off so that I can pull out and get more use out of my Fenty Beauty Match Stick, which I just purchased as a contour stick. I've used it a couple times just to make sure I like it and don't need to return it, but I don't want to like really pull it out and start using this until I'm able to finish this off. And then I also have my Catrice Liquid Camouflage, which hasn't been able to settle yet, but I would say I'm probably down to like the last fourth of this. And I have 2 other concealers currently going in my 19 and 2019, and my concealer collection actually isn't like too out of control, but I still have quite a few concealers, and I would like to just get this one done just to lighten up my concealer collection. I like this concealer, I really do, and I think it's a really great affordable option if you're looking for something from the drugstore. I believe it's like $7.99 for this. Their shade range sucks. Their shade range on this though sucks. It's either like 3 or 4 shades, I'm pretty sure, so I don't know if I'll repurchase this. I've definitely found concealers within the last couple months that I prefer over this one, but I still do think it's a good concealer. I like the formula. If you're able to find a shade that works for you, I mean, it's not a bad formula, and it's one that I could recommend the formula. Again, shade range just really sucks. So this one has been in my collection for about a year now. I purchased this last winter because this is such a hydrating product. It is the Hourglass, what do they call this? Number 28 Primer Serum. And this is one that just, it doesn't work with every single foundation. You can find that it can break up foundations because it's so like oily or so hydrating, so I don't find myself reaching for this just because it doesn't pair well with every single product that I use it with. I'm a little less than halfway done with this, but this is one, it was $22 just for this little guy. This is one that I just want to use up. I have a significant amount of primers in my collection, and I was mentioning in one of my previous videos this month that I want to whittle my primer collection down to like my favorite 5, like my curated 5 that I love, and then just have a couple that I'm cycling through to test. But outside of that, like, I just don't want my makeup primer collection or my makeup collection in general cluttered with products that I don't love. So this is one that I want to use up, and I probably will not repurchase this. Again, it's super hydrating, which I really appreciate, but I definitely prefer the Hourglass Veil Primer. That is one that would be in my top 5 primers. This one, not a top 5. Okay, and then my last 2 products, I have the Kiehl's Power Strength Line Reducing Concentrate, and I'm about halfway done with this. This is one that I purchased because I heard it can really help with fine lines, and so I bought it to like hopefully help with my forehead wrinkles, but I always forget to use this, so I'm hoping that pulling it into a project will help remind me to use this. It has 12.5% vitamin C, and it has hyaluronic acid, so it'll also really help to hydrate the skin. I typically just go in with this on my forehead and then sometimes in my smile lines, so I don't ever use more than like half a pump to a pump. But again, I just want to make sure I use this up. It's 18-month shelf life. I probably have this for about 12 months, and I don't want this one to go bad. I know vitamin C has a tendency or can easily go bad, so I don't want to use it outside of the shelf life. So I just want to make sure I get use out of this. This was, I think, $65 for this, so it was very expensive, and I want to make sure it does not go to waste. And then the last product, I don't know why I'm doing this to myself, because I was just thinking to myself the other day, blushes are the most frustrating product ever to pan, but I'm going to pull in my Tarte Partey blush. I feel like I've tried to pan this before, and I really don't have like a ton of progress on this, you guys. I will take pictures, but you can still see the imprint from the majority of this product, and I'm currently trying to pan 3 other blushes. This probably is not a good idea at all, but I just want to include some variety, and my goal on this is not to use this up. My goal would just be to hit pan, so I wanted to choose a deluxe size sample to see if that helps. I know this is pretty firmly pressed. I've heard this is not the easiest blush to pan, but I know people have done it. People have panned blushes in the past. I want to see if I can do it. This is one that'll probably be in this project for a while. This is probably one that will not get rolled out for a good chunk of time, but I wanted to throw in a very challenging product just because I do like to challenge myself. So that is the last product in my rolling Project 10 pan. If you guys are doing a 10 pan or any sort of pan right now, leave me a link for your video, your Instagram, whatever down below, because I really love following project pans and things like that. I don't know, I just find it super intriguing. So leave me a link, leave me a comment. If you guys haven't already subscribed to my channel, don't forget to do so before you go. I post videos every single Monday, Tuesday, Thursday, and Friday, so I hope you'll consider subscribing. Other than that, I'll just catch you guys in my next video. Bye.